Back again with another video. Now in this video we're going to talk a little sci-fi and politics. Being that we got a lot happening right now, and I believe this deserves some acknowledgement. So here we go. So according to reports, NASA just recently launched another mission to the moon, accompanied by 4 astronauts. So they sent man on the moon again. They didn't just send a rover or a drone or whatever. And whether a lot of people know it or not, this is actually corresponding with that story I mentioned a long time ago, y'all, regarding the spaceship full of UFOs riding, smoking, heading straight to us. And we don't know if it's the mothership or the other ship. So something's going on, man. I'm telling y'all, man, y'all need to really pay attention to this. So now they sending astronauts out there on, I guess, what is it called, the Artemis 2 rover. And the supposedly mission, y'all, is that, see, they not going to visit. These people are, they coming back, but they're here, they're there to stay, meaning they're there to allegedly build a permanent base on the moon. Now, according to the report, it's going to be built on the underside of the moon, because they're saying due to that positioning, they can gradually or constantly get energy from the sun, so they can be in constant communication 24/7. I guess, how ironic, 24/7, that's on Earth, down the moon, but you get what I mean. So they can be in constant communication, and just in case something happened, etc. I will say this does raise a question, because for years we've been hearing all kind of conspiracy talk regarding them faking the moon landing. Now with this information that we have now, what do y'all think? Do y'all think the moon landing in the 60s was fake? Or we already had the capability to go to the moon? We just never did right now. Because see, this is the thing. We've been in space plenty of times since then. Been shot rovers and spaceships. We still got some traveling that we didn't sent out from way back. But there was talk that it was a specific reason that we never went to the moon. There was even a movie, I forget, regarding some aliens or whatever, why we didn't go to the moon. And perhaps there's still some validity to that, but obviously it's not the whole moon, and they're not deterring NASA or whatever agency that funded this trip. Because as I mentioned, they're sending 4 other astronauts. And you see, one of them is black. I told you that's to try to interact with that mothership that's coming, man. Y'all better start getting with this astrology, man, and an astronomy, man. But nah, let me quit playing. I ain't playing though, but this means a few things. Well, as far as science is concerned, in my opinion, definitely it's all about progress. So this was a long time coming, if you ask me. Now, of course, there's plenty of reasons, not even just militarily, why we probably want to be up there. Now, of course, the number one reason is going to be for communication. I'm not even counting discovery, because again, they just going out there. They're a long way from that, but they out there to stay. Now, I'm not saying them astronauts are going to stay permanent, but they basically setting up a permanent base. They even had footage of them communicating with the International Space Station as they was passing by, and I guess letting us know that they in communication with them, because it's all about communication. And keep in mind, the moon is not that far. This is not Mars. So I know a lot of people is thinking about what Elon Musk suggested a while back, but from what I'm hearing, and not from what I'm hearing, but from my research, we ain't there yet. And we, especially not man, we ain't there yet. So as far as this moon though, this is basically, yeah, we got to get out there, man. We got to try to meet with this mothership that's coming, or the other ship, either one. But we know we got to get out there and set up some type of shop. Maybe run some interference. But this, to me, it's not bad or good, at this junction. This is just progress. And I hate to say progress because a lot of things got, a lot of travesties happen in the name of progress. So I don't mean it like that. I'm just forward movement as far as the real technology. I mean, we knew this was coming, was already in space. So this is just a peak. That's how I look at it. It's not. But yeah, what does that say about that whole man on the moon conspiracy theory? Are we saying perhaps they was faking it the whole time and this is the first official time? But it took a while for them to get it together though, to be able. So it ain't like, even though back then they made that moon trip, it obviously was a entirely bigger deal. Obviously back then, and I'm not even just talking about just the time. I'm speaking as far as just the wherewithal, technology, and capability. It took a lot more than it's probably gonna take. I'm sure than it's gonna take to get there now. So now I'm sure they're able to do a lot more out there, and so that's another reason they out there. Whatever that lot more is, we don't know, but not even. I ain't even going down the rabbit hole. I'm just generally speaking. So we gonna stay tuned. Now, of course, there's going to be obvious reasons NASA, the government, or whoever else is in space. They obviously discovery. They want to be the first to come in contact with something, whether it's a resource, energy source, alien source, whatever source. They want to be the first to be able to harness that. And just for Usalama, we need to be out there anyway. Even if I was the president or something, I think we need to have something out there just in case. You understand? We believe in the Creator, the God, the Most High, whatever y'all we want to call him on this ball. But just in case, yeah, let's be out there. Y'all let me know what y'all think about that though, man. I know this ain't really appealing to a lot of y'all out there, but nevertheless, this is good info and you need to hear about it.